When you rise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. Nothing happens to any man that he is not formed by nature to bear. That which is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bees. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Life is neither good or evil, but only a place for good and evil. A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. The universe is transformation, life is opinion. How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it? The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it. He who lives in harmony with himself lives in harmony with the universe. The only wealth which you will keep forever is the wealth you have given away. Look back over the past, with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future, too. To the wise, life is a problem, to the fool, a solution. Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Look within. Within is the fountain of good, and it will ever bubble up, if thou wilt ever dig. Tomorrow is nothing, today is too late, the good lived yesterday. Let men see, let them know, a real man who lives as he was meant to live. Natural ability without education has more often raised a man to glory and virtue than education without natural ability. Be content with what you are, and wish not change, nor dread your last day, nor long for it. Anger cannot be dishonest. Where a man can live, he can also live well. Adapt yourself to the things among which your lot has been cast, and love sincerely the fellow creatures with whom destiny has ordained that you shall live. Despise not death, but welcome it, for nature wills it like all else. Death, like birth, is a secret of nature. The act of dying is one of the acts of life. Men exist for the sake of one another. A man should be upright, not be kept upright. Execute every act of thy life as though it were thy last. Let not your mind run on what you lack as much as on what you have already. When thou art above measure angry, bethink thee how momentary is man's life. Each thing is of like form, from everlasting, and comes round again in its cycle. Whatever the universal nature assigns to any man, at any time, is for the good of that man at that time. Perhaps there are none more lazy, or more truly ignorant, than your everlasting readers. What springs from earth dissolves to earth again, and heaven-born things fly to their native seat. There is nothing happens to any person but what was in his power to go through with. And thou wilt give thyself relief, if thou doest every act of thy life as if it were the last. aptitude found in the understanding and is often inherited. Genius coming from reason and imagination, rarely. Everything that exists is in a manner the seed of that which will be. Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. The truth is you don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. Life is a crazy ride, and nothing is guaranteed. The greatest use of a life is to spend it on something that will outlast it. Life is too short for long-term grudges. Life is what happens while you are busy making other plans. Nobody made a greater mistake than he who did nothing because he could do only a little. The most important thing is to enjoy your life, to be happy, it's all that matters. Life is a dream for the wise, a game for the fool, a comedy for the rich, a tragedy for the poor. Every man dies. Not every man really lives. Thank you for watching. I hope to support and subscribe to the Famous Quotes channel to receive the most important famous quotes.